my my phone is gonna die, and I'm running out of space in my memory for videos. This is March 3rd. I rode from Dayton, Texas to West Houston, Texas, which is where I am right now. My friend Corey Noel from my church, the North Brooklyn Vineyard in Brooklyn, New York. Her folks live here in Houston, and I actually got to meet them right before I left for my trip. And they've been nice enough to not only give me a place to stay, beautiful room, but they also just fed me a tremendous meal from Texas Steakhouse, I think. So anyway, I rode from Dayton this morning. I left the Best Western I was staying at. I didn't start riding till like almost 11. And the ride started out okay, but I think around the time I got to Houston, the wind started getting really crazy, and man, it took me like 2 hours to get through Houston. Houston is huge, and the route that I took was really windy, and I can't believe it because I just bought like mountain bike tires for my bike like 3 days ago, and I had to go all kinds of terrain today, like rocks and dirt and sand, and oh, it was grody. It was crazy, and there's actually a lot of bike lanes and bike paths here in Houston. It's really wild and interesting. I ended up performing twice today. Once I was going through one of these backwoods bike paths, and I ran across these 3 kids who were like 13 and 14 years old, and I had some footage of them, and I performed I think a 12th night scene for them. I don't know how into it they were. Hopefully they got something from it. Little hoodlums. I don't know what they were doing, but they were giving me a lot of grief and a lot of lip, and they asked me for everything that I had. Let me have this. Hey, can you give me this? And, oh my gosh, they were really cool though. They were nice. They were really funny, and I was really glad I got to perform for them. I don't know if they liked the scene, but hopefully they did. This little ankle bite. Seeing this too. Yeah, and then I was riding to this house. I stopped in front of a gas station and performed for 2 fellas who I think their names were John and Jason. And, you know, they were also riding their bikes around town, and they stopped and talked to me about what I was doing, and I had told them about my project, and they were a little bit hesitant at first, and at first I was like, can I perform